Hey guys, I'm here to update you guys on what's been going on with our fertility journey or whatnot. It is Saturday, April 9th, okay? Sorry, like my nose itches. Okay, so the results from our tests. Jay actually got his test results back a week ago, but I wanted to wait to get mine back so I can just tell you all at once, okay? So, like I told you guys, Jay had to get his semen analysis or whatnot. I'm sorry, my nose itches. Anyways, yeah, Jay had to get his semen analysis. So he got his results back from that. And everything was good. They said, you know, mobility and shape and everything are good. The only thing is that he's producing slightly less than normal, but it still should be enough to get me pregnant. So everything with Jay checks out good. So with me, like I told you guys, they were holding off on my fertility stuff because they were trying to get all this stuff done or figured out with my my abnormal cells in my cervix. So my doctor called me yesterday, which was Friday the 8th. So she said the results came back moderate. So she said I had one of two choices. One choice, I could either, you know, wait a year when I do my next PAP to see if, you know, it goes away on its own, or two, get a procedure done called a LEEP procedure, L-E-E-P, where they actually go in and remove the cells. And when she was describing to me the whole process of this, I'm like, oh my gosh, like really? So what the LEEP procedure is, they take the, I think it's called the speculum, which they use to, you know, open up your cervix when they do the pap smear. They use that to open it up. And this is an outpatient procedure, so it's not like I have to be hospitalized or anything. And what they do, they go in is numb my cervix, and while all this is happening, I'm awake. Like, they don't knock you out, they don't do nothing. Like, I'm awake during all this. So they go in and numb your cervix, and they take this rod thing with a wire loop attached to the end, and there's electricity that runs through the loop, and basically that loop, they go in and basically scrape out the abnormal cells, and I was not feeling that. So she said with that procedure, recovery time is, you know, for me to actually go back to doing normal activity is about 3 to 5 days. And the after effects are, you know, pain, cramping, vaginal bleeding for like a month. Yes, a month. And as far as the risk goes, she says the risks are minimal, but there's a possibility, like if the most common risk is once I do become pregnant, the possibility of going into preterm labor. And I was like, I'm like, I already don't want to put myself at any more risk because I'm already having, you know, issues trying to get pregnant anyway. So I don't want it to do something to complicate it. So I asked her, what does she think I should do? And she told me that honestly, if I was her daughter, she would tell me to wait to see if they normalize on their own, because she said it's very moderate. It's very moderate, and it's a strong possibility it may just go away on its own. So yeah, but the thing is, when I follow up with my PAP in a year, and if it doesn't normalize, then I'm gonna have to get it done. So I wasn't too thrilled about that. So guys, just pray for me, pray that it normalizes and everything works out fine. So since that's taken care of, she went ahead and put the order in for my labs, for my fertility stuff, so I can move forward you know, get my fertility testing done. So hopefully I can get most of that done between next week and the week after. Sorry, my arm is getting tired because I'm holding my phone. But yeah, hopefully I can get that done. One of the tests I can't get done until my next cycle, because there's one hormone test they have to do on the 3rd day of your cycle. And unfortunately, my cycle decided it wanted to come on 5 days early. So I started my cycle yesterday, which was Friday, and day 3 would be Sunday. So I can't get that test done until my next cycle. So hopefully my next cycle doesn't start on a Friday. So that's one hormone test I can't get done. But the others I should be able to do. I'm supposed to be going to get my fallopian tubes. My fallopian tubes. Let me adjust because I'm not used to holding this. I'm recording on my phone because my camera's dead. But yeah, there's one where they have to look at my fallopian tubes, and I thought it wasn't going to be very invasive, but it really is. Because I'm thinking, she was like, yeah, you know, just go to radiology and, you know, they'll look at your tubes. And I'm like, okay. I'm thinking they would just have to do maybe like not really like an ultrasound type thing where, you know, they just put something at my waist and look. No, it's not like that. It's another uncomfortable procedure I have to go through. They actually have to go in with a, what is it? Like a tiny little, I don't want to say like little, I don't want to say tube, but I don't know what you call it, like a little tiny little thing. And they have to go up my hoo-ha and, you know, actually go over to my fallopian tube. So it says it's a uncomfortable procedure. So they take like this, I want to say maybe like a wire. I don't know. That's the best I can describe it. And they go in, you know, they have to go up my fallopian tube, and it takes an image of how it looks to make sure my fallopian tubes are open and they're not blocked or anything. So I have to do that within the first 10 days of my cycle. So I'm hoping I can get it done next Friday, because, you know, by then, you know, the bleeding should stopped, but still be within the time frame it needs to be done. And then hopefully while I'm already there, they can just do most of my blood work, and then I have to come back for my day 21 hormone test and all this loveliness. So I just didn't realize I had to go through so much. I'm like, wow. Like, but I like that they're going in depth and, you know, like checking everything. So I do like that. So if something is a problem, they can catch it now, catch it early, and, you know, get the show on the road. So yeah. So that's the update with that. So I'll probably come back to you guys next week when I get some of those tests done. And hopefully they give me more good news and don't have to be like, oh, we have to get this procedure done to snatch this out or scrape this out or burn this out. Like, I'm tired of people all up in my hoo-ha other than my husband. Like, so yeah. So I'll come back to you guys later and keep you updated on what's going on. So yeah. Deuces.